Hi, Carol here, and we are just getting in the door here at Stamplicity Arts and Crafts in Port Colbourne, Ontario. Isn't this the crafter's eyesore? My eyes got sore because there's so much to take in. And Brenda, the owner, and Carol, the lady at the till. I met Marlene, I met Maureen. I just met some nice ladies there. And it's just a wonderful place, and it's only a 20-minute drive for me. And I was so happy when we drove by and I saw that the store was open. You have no idea, Brenda. It's like I was just couldn't wait to get in the truck and head down here and get a little bit of shopping in. So I did bring my camcorder so that I could show you this nice shop. And Stamplicity makes, Brenda makes up her own, what would you call them, like packages, where she puts in everything that you're going to need to make a card. And then people come and pick them up. And I think that's wonderful. And she has them all sorted out. Here we go. This is where I started well, I'll show you as we go by. I didn't want to speed it up too much because there's I thought of you right there, Tina, with the middles to the flowers there, the stamens, I think they call those. And I love the way that the ladies create the cards. There's a wonderful spot where before, all of the COVID happened, people would come and they would create on certain times, certain days. And yeah, I had a blast going through these. And I didn't have a time limit. So it was nice to just take my time and look through, as much as I could. And because, sometimes it's just so overwhelming. And I did bring a little list. That was good. And I love these, I think it's Starform stickers. I love them. I try to pick up one whenever I'm shopping. And they're $2.79, I think. And I bought the gold Merry Christmas. I loved the font on them. So I did hold back. I only bought one package. And you can see how clean and organized Brenda is. Oh, I bought that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That table. Tidy table. Table tidy. And all those empty spots you see, that's what I took off the shelves. I'm not laughing. I probably did. I had so much fun shopping here. It's my first getting out and actually getting into a craft store and shopping. It was great. I haven't, been shopping very much, as you all know, if you follow my channel. And the last month, I've kind of been going crazy. Yes, that's what happens when you're just watching these videos and you're seeing all this new stuff come out. And, right now I'm designing for LDRS Creative. So that's nice. That's keeping me nice and busy. But, sometimes you have to just take a few hours and get out and look at what's out there, what's going on as far as product, and to pick up the things that I do need and I didn't have to order. And it's Canadian. You can't get any better than that. You're not paying shipping, you're not paying the exchange on the money, and you're not paying for the bridge tolls when it crosses over the border. So you do save money when you shop this way in your own country, right? But yeah, I used to always shop at Sharon's store, Buffalo Stampin' stuff, but we can't get across the border. So this was delightful. There they are. See all the packets that Stamplicity puts out to make cards? And I don't know why I was showing you the ceiling. I mean, isn't that crazy? And there was a few other people in there also because they had a person limit. So I didn't want to hog the time or, scare anybody by my big camcorder walking around that they would think I'd put them in the tutorial. I wouldn't do that. No, I just went around them and I asked permission. And Brenda, I've been here before. You've seen me do a haul from here before last year. And so she didn't mind at all. And then I did some shopping in this section. I generally don't pick up too many dies, well, if they make A2 size cards. But anyway, I'm home. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the haul. Yahoo! Table Tidy is made by Tonic. And it was sitting on the chair there. I think it was $53.99 Canadian. And that's exactly where it's hanging, right beside me. And I'm going to show you that. Oh yes, I'm going to show you how easy and simple it is to put together. And Brenda had 2 of the side caddies. So I picked those 2 up. One that was hanging on her display. So Carol, there is a lady, Carol, she said, well, you can take that if you like. And I said, great, it's mine. And I took it right off the display. And then I took a new one because there's just the one in the box. And it's so affordable, $13.99 to have organization. That's fabulous. Look at it. It's nice and deep, and it fits everything and more on my right-hand side. It's great. And then you know what you do? You put the project that you're working on and all of the pieces parts. And this is heavy-duty chrome. Let me jump in there. Heavy-duty. This isn't light stuff. I have a ton of stuff on here, and it does not, yes. Yeah, I have the 2 right there, side by side. I put them to the front. I didn't put them side to side. My chair has to tuck into the island, and I didn't want anything obstructing that, and I didn't want it too far away from me, so I put them just on the, well, you're going to see that, but I ended up taking it out for you if you're interested in getting one of these caddies. I actually have another one I'm going to pick up that I put aside. So for the other side of the island. So I'll have one to the left, one to the right. And the reason why I did that, I wasn't going to see these snaps. You can take them out to clean it. And look how sturdy this is. I mean, it's wonderful. And all you do is undo those thingies that go round and round. I'm pathetic, aren't I? Those swivel things. And I'm just snapping them up. I just thought it was great because if you get like little fuzzies and little bunnies in there, all you have to do is snap it off and clean it up. You don't, you know, no worries. And it's heavy duty, steel, I guess. I don't know. All I know, it's cute and I love it beside me. But the funny thing is, I keep, you know, on the side when you're looking with your eye, I keep thinking it's a drawer that's pulled out. So I keep putting my hand there to pull the drawer in. I don't even have drawers there. But here we go. All you do is unwind it to how deep the table is that you're going to put it alongside. For me, it's an island. So, you know, I have the marble and I have that cover over top of the marble that is one of those hard plastic things you put under your chair if you have a carpet or you don't want to ruin, you know, your flooring or whatever. I bought one of those to put on top of my island because it was the perfect size and it saves it from any type of product. So here we go. I just kept putting it out, you know, twirling it and twirling it. And then I would wait and see when I could tuck them in to the side here. Well, it's actually to the edge. That's the word I'm looking for. And I don't know why I've got myself in. I must be trying to figure out, okay, you have to do it to both sides, Carol. You can't just do one. Yes, you can see my thinking process. So you just twirl it open. I didn't even take those tags off. I don't know what I was thinking. They're still there. And then it has that nice plastic on the metal. I'm not taking that off either because I want to keep it nice and clean. And yeah, and then I took a cloth and made it nice and shiny. So I'm going to go down there. I'm going to take my camcorder with me because I didn't have anybody to help me film this. I'm doing it alone. So I just, you know, I don't think I put it under my pit. I think I just hung on to it with my hand, got the right size, depth to put it on, and I got so excited I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait to get down there. Yeah, I was more concerned if I get back up than I was, oh yeah, then I should have took a phone with me. Help, I've fallen, I can't get up. But I didn't. I had a little bit of confidence that I could get up. So here we go. Yes, I had to open it a little bit more, which it doesn't matter. It's better to have it open more than to scratch, you know, the table you're going to put it on. So here we go. I'm going down. Yes, right like a submarine. I'm going down like a big whale. Here we go. Blub, 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 right down into the depths of the ocean. Well, actually the depths of despair, because I don't know if yep, there I am. I'm looking at it. Don't bump your head, Carol. That's all I'm thinking. Don't bonk the brains on the way up. Yes, see how I backed my head up? That's what I was actually thinking. And I'm twirling it, and oh yeah. And then, you know, I have my stand for my lights. So I had to worry about that one light stand, that it was in a good position so that my light was close enough to me to go over the project that I'm working on. But I had enough room to put this on the right-hand side. And once I got it set up, I had to phone Brenda and tell her to put another one aside for me, because I really do want one to the left, farther down, so I can put my supplies that I'm, you know, that I'm currently working on, and then, you know, the scraps and the things. There I am, still down there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I get to go to the hairdresser on the 16th, I think it is, 16th. Yeah, get up, Carol, you can do it. Just, yeah, just grab hold of something. I couldn't grab hold of my chair because it's on wheels, and I would have took off across the room. That wasn't going to happen. But I couldn't hang on to my nice new product. No, there you have it. I made it back up. Yay! Woo! I did it, yeah. Everybody's laughing at me. No, they're not. There's nobody here. It's just me and you. Of course there's people here. So I gave you a tiny tour. I had a lady ask me if I ever gave a tour of my craft room, and I have. There's my new Empress. Haven't touched it either. The plastic is still on the top of it. I have a thing about that. I just have to be prepared before I do anything. And look at it just hanging there. And my compressor is underneath. Somebody asked, Maureen, you asked me about my compressor, I think, when we were over on Angie's live. And see how they just snap on the ends, the little containers, or they go in front, and that's where I'm putting it. I was able to put my Stampin' Up. Yeah, there's the compressor to the right on the Lazy Susan. And then the Stampin' Up die cutter got put away so fast you wouldn't even know. And here we go. Yeah, I have to vacuum off my chair. Sometimes I forget to do that. It has all the stuff that I kind of sweep into the garbage. So here we go. Camcorder in the right hand, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff. It's not necessarily what I'm keeping in there, and then that one hangs there. And look how nice and deep. I should measure it while we're on here, how deep that is. Let me see. Let me grab a ruler. Oh, yeah. And you know when you buy something, it makes you clean up your area. I just spent 2 hours getting everything just so clean. It's 4 inches deep. So that's pretty good, isn't it? And there's my computer where I do my voiceover and edits. And now I have that little table tidy or whatever it's called there with 2 sections. I haven't got the other one out of the box there. But yeah, and I haven't even got into my haul stuff. It's still sitting over there. See, it's nice and deep. And how long is it? Let me see. How deep long? It's 12 inches. So it's perfect. Just love it. And then the 2 chairs that I have there on the side, that's where I put all my stuff while I'm crafting. They really go on the other side of the island. If I have any company that comes over and wants to craft, I put them over there. But for now, I keep them really close to me to put my products on so I don't have to get up and go get something. I just pile them on those chairs. Then I have this little vintage light. I have a set of them. There's my storage units. There's where I keep my stamps, my punches, excuse me. All my pencils, mediums are there. This unit twirls around, the black one, so I can get at anything. There's my Singer sewing machine that I have only used once. Oh, I gotta get that down. I mean, it has an automatic threader and an automatic bobbiner, and I haven't even learned how to use it. It's terrible. So here I have the second floor to our home, and I love vintage things. I don't have any problem. There's my two Ras carts behind me. All I have to do is turn my chair. I can't get any more lazy than how I've got it situated. That's terrible, but it's true. Okay, so that's just a tiny tour. I hope you liked it. And here we go. I saw there was this big honkin' roll of tape, of double-sided tape, and it is half of the thickness of the Scotch tape, which I really liked. I'm trying to see who that is from. Is that from Stamplicity? I don't know. I recognize that. No, it can't be. I recognize that blue thing there and the nice brown polka dots. It's right beside me. See, I just had to turn around. Okay. Crafty foam tape, permanent white, double-sided adhesive. You have 108 feet. Am I still on it? 108 feet from Scrapbook Adhesives. That's who it's from. So that's nice. Isn't that a nice big roll? I think I turned around and grabbed the Scotch roll just to show you the depth of the difference in the tape. Yes, there it is. So you have, I think they're almost the same width, but they're not as deep there. Does that make sense? They're thinner. That's an easier thing to do. They're thinner than the Scotch roll. And my Scotch roll is getting down. Oh yeah. So I thought, well, Brenda didn't have any of the Scotch roll, so this roll was great. You know, you can always put it 2, 3, 6, 9 inches high. It doesn't matter. And now I don't have to worry that I may go out, because you know what we're like. Just the thought of running out of something makes me hyperventilate. Yes. And I love the packaging. Isn't that sweet? And may I say a wonderful 4th of July to all my American friends. I hope you're, barbecue and hot dogs and having apple pie and all the things that I know my American friends do. I love saline hot dogs on the barbecue. Oh my. Do you know what saline hot dogs are? I'll tell you what they are. They're fantabulously delicious. Yes. Sometimes you can get them at, let me see. Well, you can get them at Tops in Buffalo. And Costco makes their own hot dog wieners. So I like to get those when I'm at Costco. But how much is that? $29.99. Let's get the price tag off that. As many price tags as I could get off that I have to keep in my room. Because, there's a little person. Well, no, he's a big person. He's not little. He's a big person. Comes upstairs. And, if he's just walking around observing, I don't want him saying, "You paid what? What?" He knows things are inexpensive. I was going to say cheap. They're not cheap. I was talking to, Marlene. I don't know if it's Marlene or Maureen. I think anyway, you know who you are. We were talking about this. Why do we have to pick such an expensive hobby? I said, I don't know. This was $31.99 Canadian, and I like it. I just liked it. It was magnetized, has the ruler that is a centering ruler. It has a 0 in the center so you can line up things, and it has the magnets with it. I don't know. And I love the color, so why not? I have the Tim Holtz great big glass mat, but until he figures out that we YouTubers need to have something to put on top of the glare of the lights. You can see my left light. How many lights do I have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lights. 7 lights in here. Look at it's tin. I wanted you to hear it, but yeah, I'm doing that voiceover, so there you go. There's the magnets. They're really nice and heavy. And they have that foam on the back, which is nice. See the foam? Yeah, it's just not magnets. It's foam magnets. That makes a difference, doesn't it? and it's tin, and it sits right over top. So when I'm doing anything that, you know, you got a scrubby, I'm not going to use that because I don't want to scrub the lines off. I don't know, I think, oh, Maureen, I can't think of, that's terrible when you meet somebody. And I have an aunt, Marlene, and that's why it's confusing me. But, and I'm old, so everything confuses me. Yeah, it's a centering ruler. That's great too. I don't have to keep grabbing for my Tim Holtz center ruler. Yeah, centering ruler. And there's the magnets, one on each corner to hold your paper down when you're working and stamping. I don't know. I just liked it. I just thought it was cute. I thought it looked nice right there. So, there's the 0. If you don't, you know, if you're just starting out in crafting, I didn't know what a centering crafting ruler looked like right here, you know. When I keep my ship logs, when I'm out in the sea, when I'm out to sea, I use a different style of ruler. But I know I'm losing it, aren't I? Yeah, like I'm a sailor or a, I don't even like I like my pool because it has salt water in it. I like a pool because my feet can touch the bottom. I don't like anything that my feet cannot touch the bottom, and sea creatures are down there, and I really don't want to meet them. So I'm not somebody, I do go fishing, but like I have 9 life jackets on. Yeah, I've put on a little bit of weight. I have to wear 9 of them. Oh, oh my. I'll tell you, I am afraid of the water. I've always been afraid of the water. Yet I've gone water skiing. I said I wanted to do it once, and that's all. I've done it. Yeah. And fishing, you know, snowmobiling on ice. That's a terrible thing too, because you could go down. Yeah, let's not go there, right? So see that die on the left, the heartfelt die? That's the one I started with there. I didn't get that today. That's the one I use when I make albums. But I wanted to collect different heartfelt dies for when I start creating for Claire over on My Creative Spirit. We haven't started anything yet because of the COVID, so I haven't received anything, but you have to go over and check out Claire's channel. You probably know her. I mean, she's not new to the crafting community, and talent extraordinaire, that's for sure. And she's made some beautiful projects that I'm going to start soon. And yeah, so my friend Tina, she has everything that's heartfelt. I call her Heartfelt Tina. Yes. So I thought, I'm looking at her beautiful cards, and I can't make anything close to because I don't have these dies. So what's with that? You know, there's the one. I fell in love with that one. And I do have heartfelt collections and the stamps come with the dies, but they're not this kind of dies, you know, that make for tags and stuff and for sliding stuff. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't have these. So, yeah, my husband put me to work, and I didn't mind. And look at, you know, you get paid for your labor, and I labored hard, and it was hot out there. So I didn't mind doing a little craft run. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, I will FaceTime with Tina, and she crafts at one end, I craft at this end, and I'm mesmerized. I'm going to leave her link to her Etsy store because her cards are amazing. She makes all her own flowers. I mean, they're gorgeous, and she uses these things. So now I'm going to have craft-offs with her, and I'm going to be able to craft just like her when I grow up because I have all the stuff that I can do it with. And oh, heartfelt creation dies are fabulous too. I mean, LDRS creative dies are fabulous. I only use what's fabulous, and they're $43.99 for these dies. And the small one I think was $34.99, but the large ones, that's a good price. If you've ever shopped as a Canadian, yes, they're all $43.99. You know the prices. So I grabbed up everything that Brenda had in the shop, in the store, and I was happy to be able to have it in my stash. I'll be able to do some really nice corners, some really nice pockets on the albums I will be making futuristically. Isn't that sweet? And I mean, you can make these on cards. They look great. I mean, open up, you know, I do all 4 sides of my cards generally. So to have a pocket here and there is wonderful. Look at this one. Isn't it sweet? I keep trying to open it like a book. It doesn't. It slides out and you have to take the sticky. I just fold it under and then slide her out. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just love it. You have no idea. I was like a kid in a candy shop. I just had so much fun looking at everything. I didn't buy everything, but I got to look at things that are out now that crafters are using. I mean, just look on YouTube. There's some seriously talented people out there, and they're making beautiful projects, scrapbooking, making cards, just really talented people. And I don't get on to view very many YouTube tutorials because I'm busy trying to get caught up with my own. But yeah, now I'll be able to, yeah. And you know, I saw an album that was made with those. It was over on Shelley Geigel's YouTube channel, and she makes some beautiful albums also. And once in a while I get over there and get to Claire's to see how, you know, they're making their albums. And I bought some of these already pre-made pockets. I think I bought 2 in white and 2 in black. I ordered some from a craft store in British Columbia on my last haul. This is from Brenda's shop, this haul here that you're looking at. Except for that one die. I set it apart so you knew that I didn't buy that one. And get my craft knife out and just, yeah, don't do it that way. Just cut the top off. Yes, because if you know, you get anxious and then you start cutting towards you, and that's not a good thing. So I got my Tim Holtz little scissors. Get those scissors going just on the top part. Yes, see how dangerous I am with anything sharp? I have to make sure I use something that's not going to hurt me in any way. There you go, pre-made pockets. I think these were $5.99 or something. They weren't really expensive, and they're just nice to have on hand. If you're doing a black, you know, album, generally my albums do have the black background, you know, so you have the little teensy black edge. So it's nice to have these in your stash just to grab. If you get tired and you don't want to be making your own, oh, peekaboo, there's one left in there. You want to have something in your stash you can grab. So now I do. I can put it in my pocket stash place, wherever that may be. Yeah, there you go. Just throw it in the pile, Carol. And I was so excited, I can't tell you, to get these. So I will go and put them in my zip bag and store them. Look, I can't stop staring at it. I know I have the camera on. I know I could have made it a shorter video, but if you're like me, I just like to look at what is out there. And, oh, sorry, I'm getting an email in. And you know what? I like haul videos. I really do. If somebody I know is on, or even if I don't know them, and they say they have a haul to show you, if I have time, I'm sneaking over there and watching it. And then I get caught up and I watch another one and another one. Yeah, YouTube's addictive, you know. It is. Even if you have your own channel. It's just like, I didn't know they had that. You're kidding me. They came out with what? A crocodile? Wow. You know, I'm being facetious. I have a few of those somewhere. And now I know where they are because I bought that that tidy thing, that desk tidy top thing, and I had to clean my desk. You can't have a desk tidy top thing and not clean your desk. So I spent 2 or 3 hours doing that. Now, glue. Let's talk glue. I saw somebody have this glue sponge. I did. And I thought, what? They have a bucket of glue that you just put your paper in? I gotta have that. So I do. Now I do. I'll have to figure out how you use it. And I'm measuring this. This is ½ inch. This is my ½ inch. I have 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch, lots of 1/4 inch tape. Suquang. I love Suquang tape. It's double-sided tape. Call me crazy, but I just find it remarkably sticky. So I don't know why I'm staring at it so long. ½ inch is ½ inch, Carol. No matter how long you look at it, it's not going to go to an inch. And as long as it wasn't 1/4 inch, because I bought them all up one time when they were really on sale for 1/4 inch double-sided tape. But then I went to the Xyron. You know I love Xyron. I don't know what I was doing there, people. Just close your eyes. It's painful sometimes because I'm looking at it and just, okay, what do you do with this? It looks like butter. And if you know me, I love butter. So I thought, wow, it looks like a tub of butter. I have to get it. And then it sticks my paper down. $11.99. Now that's not bad. That's Canadian, my friends. If you're Canadian and you buy things online, you know when you have to exchange your money. Like if you want $10 American, you have to give them $49 Canadian. I mean, it's really gone up. Oh, yeah. Well, not that much, but still, it has gone up. You know, our dollar's only worth, I think, 53 cents. Oh, yes. Okay, watch. Art glitter glue. I just ordered 2 8-ounce bottles and one of these 2-ounce bottles. It was $8.99, and get that off. Yes, throw that out. If the price can come off, it's coming off. And just for the reason it gets dirty looking with your hands. Now I saw these in a basket, $8.99, and they're made for the 2-ounce bottles of the designer art glitter glue. Look at. I'm going there on Tuesday, so I'm thinking of getting a few of these just to have as a giveaway. And yeah, it's like, and I know my friend Tina said she would love one of these, but I don't know who made them, so I'm going to have to go and get that for her. I can't leave a link. I was so excited to put them on the counter that I forgot to see who they were made by. And even if you have the pin in there, my friends, it has a place to go in. It has enough depth that it, you know, it compensated the fact that you have a pin on the end of your, well, most of us do if you put that, you know, that fine metal thing on there, which I bought 2 of those as well. Let me hone in on that. I'm going to show you. So that one doesn't have the tip on it, so it sits nicely just like it is. But if you put that metal tip on like I have on this one, let me put it back in and I'll show you. See how it has the different levels on there? I think it has 4 different levels. And I don't care that it tips just like that with the pin on. It doesn't bother me. No. If it was to fall out, it would bother me, but it didn't. It's nice. Yeah. So, anywho, that is my... Oh, I did get a lawn fawn glue. I don't know if I showed that. I just kind of took my time and looked around, and I didn't buy anything I didn't think I had to have. Isn't that hysterical? But I didn't. I did, you know, put my reasonable brain side on when I was looking. Oh, they only had one. Brenda just had the one Doris. It was $3.99. So maybe Tuesday when I go in, I don't know. I just knew I needed more, so I picked that up. And there's the Merry Christmas. Look at that font. I love it. These stickers stick, my friends. $2.79. Starform stickers. I have, I don't know, 1 billion and 4 of the packages of different things. They're that good. And here for $2.99 I bought some stamens. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think it's because my friend Tina influenced me. And she has all of the heartfelt stamens, so I had to get just one, of course. And then I liked these. I liked these, what are they, $18.99. Yeah, I didn't like the price. They have 2 dies. You know, the one is a little bigger than the other one so that you have that ghosting effect on the other side. So you could do the one, and it has dimension. Yes, it has dimension on the one die. So you get that nice look. You do one in gold and one in, say, black, and put it on there, and it has the ghosting. You have both of the dies. Aren't they pretty? You know I love to say smiles. I love to see somebody smile. So I did have to get the smile. And just a basic hello. 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 How you doing? And then I needed some VersaFine Onyx Black Ink. I had this one, and I like to have two on hand. So I got another one. Now I have two new ones. I don't open the package. It's $13.99. I just put them in my black unit over there. That's all organized, and it turns. It's a turntable. I'm sure you've seen it. I have a haul or a video of, you know, how I store my stuff, I think. And then, isn't this funny? The ink was the same price as the pad. So, you know, 13, 14, 14, 28, and we pay 13% tax, my friends. We pay 13% tax on everything. So if you're taking something to the till, add 13% to it. Yes, but that's all right. I automatically know it. If I'm looking at something, the 13% just bing comes up. Now this is Vicky Boughton, I think she pronounces her name. I have never seen this. It's $8.99. It's molding paste to go over your stencils and Creative X or something. I've never heard of. I'm sorry, Vicky. That's why you can tell I'm not on too many mixed media sites or whatever, but that opal color was fabulous. I had to have it, and Carol told me it was nice and thick. Here's the Lawn Fawn glue. I thought I'd just try it out, and it fits in that little holder. Look at that. Even though it's round, you know, but you can put it in there. I thought of one of those egg cup holders. I used to use them when my kids were young, the little egg cups. They'd look at me like I was crazy. Why do you have to? We don't even like hard-boiled eggs, Mom. And we don't like soft-boiled eggs if they're in the shell. But because I like the little egg cups, you had to eat them and dip your toast. You know, we called them dippy eggs when my kids were young. And my grandkids call them dippy eggs. And then you cut your toast in long lengths of toast. There, I bought 2 of these tips because I love them. They don't clog. I just love them. I don't have a problem with them. There's one of them right there. I know many people don't like them, but I happen to be one that does, so I bought that. Yeah. So you cut your toast. You know me in food. You know me in food. I can't help it. Pixie spray. I never even knew about pixie spray. I watched, well, yeah, hide that one too. I think that came off. Yeah, pixie spray. It's like an adhesive, but not so sticky to put on the back of your projects when you're, you know, need thing, especially if you're doing sentiments. It's good to have. And I saw it on a tutorial, and I said, you know, if I ever see that or think about it when I'm ordering, I want to try that. Pixie spray. Yes. And then I saw these. It even had, I don't know if the top is an actual applicator. I don't know. I've never seen them before. So this is one that I thought, well, I love gold. You know me and gold. And it's for doing anything like with not only just stencils, but you can put it on your sentiments. I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get it open. Look. Oh, that is dreamy. Just dreamy. I love it. I don't know if that top comes off, and I don't want to break it thinking it does. So look at me. Look, it twirls, it spins. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up and see if I can find a tutorial, because if I broke the lid off that, I would not be happy. No, I wouldn't. What does it say? Golden Glow Opal Gold. Ooh, just the name would make me want to buy it. It's gorgeous. Yes, we've got to be getting down to the end. Don't we? I don't think so. It's 47 minutes long. Even my haul videos are long, but you can't fast forward. Okay, can't fast forward. Now look at this. I thought this was adorable. I haven't seen this on YouTube. I just look, you know, I'm nuts over interactive dies. And look, it has the iris that opens up. And then you see your little sentiments. And Angie on LDRS Creative has those little tiny pocket stamps that I'm going to use. Yeah, that one was $43.99, the camera, and the $31.99. They're called add-ons. So that takes that Stax pictures, which I have the Stax camera, which will fit right on there. And when I got home, I looked this up on YouTube, and it's great. But you know what? You have to buy the iris die. It's an add-on, you know, so that's another $31.99 plus 13% tax, but that's okay because you have to have the iris, and you actually press down that camera and the iris opens up. Yeah, I already called Brenda and asked if she would put that iris die aside for me. And yeah, I'll pick it up. Because, I mean, this camera does a million things. You have to go on YouTube and look at it. Probably everybody but me knows about it, you know. But when I saw it, I thought, wow, that is interactive plus. When you can press down on the camera and the iris opens up. And it does other things too. And it lifts up that little Instax picture thing on the add-on. You can hardly see it up in the right-hand side there. But I have so many of those little Instax. Now, in the LDRS Creative release, there's this slimline. That's my next tutorial. I fell in love with slimline cards, okay? As soon as Angie put this up with all of those dies in there, I'm going to leave the link to the tutorial that she showed us how you can get so many, there's so many possibilities and inspiration for this slimline card. It's crazy, okay? So when I was at the store, I saw these slimline long dies to make envelope flaps, you know? You can make the two sides all decorative because I'm going to make my own envelopes until I can find an envelope die that's affordable. But look at, and not only that, it makes pockets for albums. Look at the size of them. I think I've got them put away already, but I think they're long. Look at the, I don't know what they were, $31.99 for these dies, but look at the shapes on that. 152,000 ways of using them. And here's the slimline tags to put on your slimline. I'm going to, you know, do a video on that. But look, and then you can make the envelope so that that top portion flaps down. So I think that's great. Look at 3-4 different sizes. And Angie's slimline card has the scallop on it. So that's going to work out perfect. And I wanted this one just because you can use a ton of different colors and take them out and, you know, do different things. I like this. So 35 bucks. But it's a slimline thing. I was in the slimline department, and these are so cute. These open up the little flaps. See? Each little flap. So when Angie's little pocket dies, you could put behind there. So cute. I'm always looking for ideas to use the smaller little dies. And there it is on a slimline card. Then there's the slimline hills with the dots on them. Yes. I mean, really. Isn't that fantabulous? There they are. There's Angie's little pocket bunnies inside of this. Or in, oh, $41, yes. But it's worth it because it's a slimline die. It has all the accessories of like Angie's LDRS Creative die that I can add to it. And here's the hills, okay? And then I have all of the sizes to make the holes in it, you know, to put your little images so that they move because I'm an interactive crazy person. So here we go. Look at the envelope dies, okay? 25 buck erroneous, but look at them. Look at the flaps you can have decorated for your slimline envelopes. That's all I was thinking. I had slimline crazy on my mind since Angie had that in the release. Her slimline card, look, it has the scallop in the edges. You have the scallops there. I think that die set has like 21 dies in the LDRS Creative, and they're fabulous. So yeah, I'm going to have a great time with that. Oh yes. So there you have it, a double thumbs up. I had so much fun shopping. I had a lot of fun sharing it with you. I hope you enjoyed it and that you could see some product that's out there, because I didn't know half this stuff was out there. I don't get to be on the computer much other than, you know, trying to be on it with my channel. But yeah, so I am so happy to share this with you. I look forward to my LDRS Creative Design Team project going up next for the cards I'm making for my recipe book, for my Seaside recipe book. I think you're going to enjoy those every day. Oh, I almost ran out of breath. This is a lot of talking I've been doing the last week, but I saved my husband's ears, right? So that's good. Have a great 4th of July. Have a blessed week, my friends. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll enjoy your comments, enjoy my pictures. Take care, everybody.